Today we are making the top 6 AIs compete to make the best Spider-Man game entirely from scratch. Each AI will have 3 chances to fix up any bugs, polish the game mechanics, and present their ultimate Spider-Man game. Now the prompt I designed for this challenge today is pretty long. I wanted it to be incredibly detailed so the AIs will have no excuses. Chatgpt goes first. This should be the best AI out there. Let's enable the extended thinking mode and then give it the prompt. Now Chatgpt should be good to go. I have my hopes really high for this. Chatgpt is now done with its first attempt at coding. Honestly, the code is very long, it's like 1500 lines. Let's run it to see how it looks like. And oh boy, this is the amazing Spider-Man. I am facing a problem right off the bat. The controls are inverted. I am pressing S to move forward. It is honestly a very complete looking world. The buildings are as requested, they have windows and doors. We have cars running around and also pedestrians. Our character also looks like Spider-Man, but somehow we are sinking into the ground and the web shooting is not working. So let's ask Chatgpt to fix these issues so we could play it properly. So Chatgpt is done with coding again, and this is the game it says is fixed. The feet collision is fixed and we are standing on the ground now. But the controls are not fixed at all. Swinging is still the same. I don't know what is the problem. Maybe we should ask Chatgpt to invert the current controls. Also for swinging, maybe we should ask it to make us get pulled to our swing point. Maybe that would work. So I asked Chatgpt about those and this is what we got. This is the third and last attempt of Chatgpt at coding the Spider-Man game. I hope it gets it right this time. Let's put it inside VS Code to see how it runs. And oh my, the controls are now fine. The mouse look around is also working perfectly. Let's hope the swinging works. Okay, the swinging is working as requested as well. Let's see if we can swing around just like a Spider-Man movie, because that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Yeah man, we can really swing around just like real Spider-Man. Honestly, this was an amazing attempt by Chatgpt at making the game. I'm super amazed by it. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10, just leaving some room just in case another AI missed something better. Let's move on to the next AI. Now it's Gemini's turn. Gemini is literally the leading champion at game development right now. Let's see if it can top the Chatgpt's attempt. Here's thinking mode enabled and here's the prompt. Let's hope the best for Gemini. Gemini is done with coding now. The code is actually pretty short. It's like 600 lines. Let's see how it looks. And it's not even starting. It's kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. Let's tell Gemini to fix its game. So this is the supposed fixed game, let's run it. And the game is rendering this time, but collisions are not working at all. We are constantly falling just like Loki. And controls are inverted as well. Let's tell Gemini about this as the final attempt of Gemini at making the game work. So this is the final and fixed game by Gemini. Honestly, it's super simple. Gemini completely forgot about coding roads, traffic, and pedestrians. But the movements are now way better than Chatgpt's. Let's see if swinging works. It does work and it's actually better than Chatgpt. I like the motion blur that we are getting due to velocity. Let's see if we can swing like the movie. Yes, we can swing around like the movie. Honestly, the game is not bad, but the lack of details kind of throws it off. I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. The included mechanics are working really amazingly, but there's just not enough other details in the environment. Let's move on to the next AI. It's Claude's turn now. Claude is said to be the best AI at coding. Let's see if that's true. Here's extended thinking enabled and here's the prompt. Let's see if it can deliver. So Claude kept coding for a couple minutes and gave us this code. Let's put it inside VS Code and test it out to see if it's working. The game is not working. It says start game on the button, but it does not work. Let's tell Claude about this error and see if it can hopefully fix it in the next attempt. So Claude fixed the game. Here it is. The world is looking kind of good. The buildings are looking amazing, but the WASD movement controls are really bad. We can barely move around. And there's this obsession of the cars to move through the buildings. I don't know why. We have pedestrians and trees, which definitely puts this ahead of Gemini as it is. Let's test out the swinging. and it's really bad. We are also getting like 30 FPS, I don't know why. Let's tell Claude about these errors and hopefully it fixes all of these in one single attempt, as this is the last attempt of Claude at game development today. So here is the game. Honestly, everything is fixed. The movements are now as expected, the player is also turning around and the performance is really good. Swinging is now kind of violent, just look at this. We are in the atmosphere right now. With this swinging conditions, we cannot swing like in the movies, but other than that, it's actually not a bad attempt at making the game. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Let's move on to the next AI. It's Grok's turn now, the Elon Musk AI. Let's give it the prompt and turn on the expert mode. Hopefully it will do wonders for us. So this is the code, it's pretty short. Let's run it to see how it looks like. And we get a black screen. This is a classic Grok failure. Let's tell Grok to make the game at least render the world so we could see it. Okay, so this is the second attempt of Grok and nothing seems to have changed. Grok literally worked on this for 5 minutes and it is still the same. I think we have one final way of making it work. It's time for begging. For the love of God, please make this playable. I want to play some Spider-Man game and swing around. That should do it. Okay, so this is what we got. We literally begged Grok to make us a game. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna give Grok a big fat 0 out of 10. We didn't get anything from Grok. So let's move on to our beloved Deepseek now. So it's Deepseek's turn now. Let's turn on the Deep Think mode and paste the prompt. Deepseek will make us a good game. I believe in that. So the code is pretty long. This is the closest that we can get to Chatgpt. Let's run it to see how it looks like. The title screen looks good. It's called Spider-Man Web of Aces, which is a cool name, but the start game button is not working. Let's tell Deepseek about it and hopefully it doesn't cut the code length in half. The game now has a new title screen and it looks better than the previous one. But what's the point when the actual problem hasn't fixed? The start buttons still do not work. So let's ask Deepseek for a fix for the last time and hopefully it fixes it, or it's getting a 0 just like Grok. And it's not working. It's just painful to see these AIs fail to make it even work. For this attempt, Deepseek gets a 0 out of 10. Let's move on to the last AI, which is Perplexity. So for Perplexity, I'm not gonna bore you, this is the final result of it and it's not different from Grok or Deepseek's attempts. We're getting a UI and a black screen and the mouse is not even registering. So Perplexity also gets a 0. So in today's epic Spider-Man game development contest, Chatgpt got a solid 9.5 out of 10, which is the highest and makes it the absolute winner. Gemini got a decent 7 out of 10, it lacked details in the environment. Claude got an 8 out of 10 cause it didn't get the swinging mechanics right. Grok got a 0 out of 10, Deepseek got a 0 out of 10 and Perplexity also got a 0 out of 10. They just couldn't make a working game. And the winner is none other than Chatgpt. Honestly, Chatgpt should be winning every game as it's the most expensive AI humanity has ever built. But anyways, this is for today's video. If you enjoyed watching this AI coding showdown, please subscribe and like the video. And help me reach my goal of 1000 subscribers. It would mean a lot to me and also help the channel grow.